Hello, and thank you so much for watching, and thank you for coming back to my channel. So today's video is about probably the most important key to human success, the most important key to your success: loving yourself. The most important relationship you can have is one with yourself. When you start loving yourself, you're stronger, you are more lovable, and people become more attracted to you. And why do I say this? When you start loving yourself, you start realizing that all the answers to the questions you have in life lie within you. Most times we look outward for answers. We look outward for love. When you start investing in yourself and loving yourself, you start realizing that you were created whole. You were created with all the answers. You were created with the power to do anything you want to do in this life. You just need to realize it. Children are born knowing this. We're all born knowing this. And that's why my 3-year-old walks around saying, "Mommy, I love myself. Mommy, I want to be a doctor. Mommy, I want to be a teacher. Mommy, I want to be a pilot." I started out the same way. From the time I could speak, my parents told me I told them I wanted to be a doctor. And boom, I'm doing it today. So we are born powerful. You're born strong. You're born with everything you need to succeed in this life. As we go through life, we get discouraged by circumstances. We get discouraged by people who don't probably intentionally want to discourage us, but they don't know any better, so we have to forgive them. But then as we get older, we start realizing that we have everything we need. And we start reading more. We start taking care of ourselves better. So my goal with this video is to help you realize that you've got all it takes. And start focusing on you more. Start loving yourself more. How do I do that? You're probably wondering. It begins with your self-talk. What you tell yourself on a daily basis about you creates your beliefs about you. What you think about you creates your belief about you. So you must start brainwashing yourself to start telling yourself positive things, to start thinking positive thoughts about yourself, and forget about what everybody else thinks, because everyone else is trying to figure it out too. And we can't blame other people, especially if anyone speaks negative to you. Don't blame them. They're just trying to figure it out too, just like you are. So start your day in a positive way. If you need to use affirmations, use them. Affirmations are just what we repeatedly tell ourselves. A belief is a thought you keep thinking. If you keep thinking negative thoughts about yourself, you're going to believe negatively about yourself. In order to start thinking positive thoughts about yourself, you have to start thinking in a positive light and start seeing yourself in a positive way. It all begins with your morning. So I encourage you in this video, when you wake up tomorrow, look in the mirror and tell yourself, "I love you." Start looking for 3 things on a daily basis that you appreciate about yourself and write them down. Get a notebook. Call it My Notebook. And start writing positive aspects about yourself. Start writing what you appreciate about yourself. Also check out my Happy app. Happy affirmation. which is an affirmation that I used to change my self-thought after going through some difficult moments. And I finally got to the point where my thought process about me was all positive. And now I live a happy life. Yes, you have circumstances here and there, but for the most part, when your positive thought becomes the tape that plays in the back of your head, then you can handle just about anything in life. You will excel at your job. The people who work with you will love you. The people who interact with you will enjoy interacting with you because you are exuding more joy. One of the things you will learn from highly successful people is that they exude joy, but that joy comes from within because they've learned to love themselves. So start your day positively. Start thinking positive thoughts about yourself. Listen to my happy affirmation and let this be your default mode. Let your default thought about yourself be a more positive one. And you'll notice that if you do this on a daily basis, because happiness is a practiced act. If you want to be happy with yourself, if you want to be a happier person, you have to practice happiness on a daily basis until it becomes a default mode. The negative thoughts will slowly go away because they have been programmed in your head for so many years. It's not going to go away overnight. But once you practice the positive thoughts and think of them frequently, the negative thoughts will slowly go away. I promise you. If you make your happiness the foundation of your life, everything else will fall into place. And you'll be able to handle things a lot better, and you will live a much happier and fulfilling life. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next video.